Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Jay Kush here with another build video. I like saying that. Has a ring to it. I appreciate you guys being here. I just want to say that I've been getting a lot of love on Twitch and you know the YouTube is going crazy, and I just want to say I fucking love you guys, man. You guys really really make this just enjoyable. You know, I really enjoy hanging with you guys and going over all this stuff and just building this community, and you guys are just so fucking great. So I just want to say, you know, I appreciate you guys and I love you. I really do. You guys are great. So yeah, you guys wanted me to do this mag DK build for you guys, and here I am doing the mag DK build. So let's dive right into it. Right, we're gonna go over the gear, traits, enchants, poisons, race, attribute points, Mundus, food, CP, skills, rotation, all that shit right now. So let's do it. People have been seeing me on this mag DK and they're like, what are you doing, Kush? Let me know, fill me in. Holy shit, this thing is crazy. So we're gonna talk about it. You ready? So what race am I? We're gonna talk about the race first. I am a Breton. Okay, I'm a Breton. I'm a stage 3 vampire. Okay, Breton is just super OP for a mag DK just because their skills are so goddamn expensive. And yeah, that's basically the main reason I'm a Breton. So we're gonna go right into gear. You ready? I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready to show you guys, man. I don't know. Alright, let's go. Fuck it. We're rocking Hrothgar on our front bar. Okay. Hrothgar, what does this set do? Hrothgar's chill. It's the set everybody was talking about. It's broken, Kush. It's fucking broken. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I know. Trust me. I know. So it gives you max health. It gives you armor. It gives you some penetration. But the 5-piece, stunning or immobilizing your enemy. Okay, so not just a stun. And immobilize works too, ladies and gentlemen. Stunning or immobilizing your enemy causes them to burst with frost magic, applying the chilled status effect and dealing 26% of their total physical and spell resistance as frost damage to themselves and enemies within 8 meters to them every 7 seconds. Holy shit. What did I just read? Yeah, you read it. I know. So this is one of the new sets that came out. It drops from your rewards of the worthy. It's Cyrodiil. I'm rocking a Nirnhoned front bar because I believe on mag specs, especially two-hand builds, like, you know, anything that has a two-hand instead of dual wield, I believe Nirnhoned is better than Sharpened this patch. You know, you can run Sharpened if you want. If you want to, you know, not agree, you don't gotta be a hater and be like, Kush, fuck you, man, you're a scrub, dude. I rock Sharpened. Well, no, man, that's okay. We are boys. You can rock Sharpened. I rock Nirnhoned. Nah, I'm just trolling, but seriously though, Nirnhoned is definitely better than Sharpened in my opinion. So what's the second set we're rocking, ladies and gentlemen? We're rocking Dark Convergence. Okay, we are front barring Hrothgar, only front barring it, so 5 pieces only on the front bar. And we're only back barring Dark Convergence, okay? So when you front bar a set and back bar a set, I'll show you what benefits you have in doing that. So, Dark Convergence is one of the other new sets that dropped. 2-piece gives you mag, 3-piece gives you some penetration, 4-piece gives you some damage, and then 5 pieces, casting abilities that leave an effect on the ground will create an area that applies a 60% snare and pulls enemies every 2 seconds after a 1-second delay and stuns them for 1 second. After 4 seconds, the area deals 7,000 magic damage to all enemies in the area and 14,000 magic damage to enemies within 3 meters of the center, increasing by 10% for each target. So basically, that's a lot to read. What the fuck, Kush? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I'll explain. Don't you worry. So, if you front bar 5-piece and back bar 5-piece, that means you can run a monster set and a mythic and a 1-piece trainee. Okay? So let's talk about it. On my mag DK, I'm rocking Bloodspawn as well. Bloodspawn is just a fucking mag DK's best friend. Same DK's best friend. It's just a DK's best friend. It's amazing for sustain purposes. I'm more light than heavy armor, so I need those resistances for sure. And I'm not rocking the gaze. So, if you don't want to rock Bloodspawn, you can rock Balorgs. If you don't want to rock Bloodspawn or Balorgs, you can rock Hrothgar if you want to. I don't. I think it's shit. Same with Scoria. I think Scoria is shit. But if you want, you can. So if you don't want to do Bloodspawn, my next best thing would be Engine Guardian, in my opinion. If you don't want to rock Engine Guardian, you can rock the Gaze and just rock the Gaze Sitis like last patch, you know what I mean? And Yeah. Do the same thing I basically just talked about in the last video with my Stam DK. You don't have to rock a monster set, but in my opinion, this patch, Waking Flame DLC, I think it is more beneficial to rock a monster set than it is to rock the Gaze. So, what's my other setup here looking like? We got the Dark Convergence back bar, Hrothgar front bar, we got Bloodspawn going on here, and we got the Malekith ring. Okay, we're rocking the Malekith ring with this build, and we are rocking a one-piece training. Okay, so overall, you got 1, 2, 3 heavy, 4 light build. Okay, 3 heavy, 4 light. If I was to correct these traits out all the way, you know, these traits are not perfected. I gotta transmute these bad boys, and the glyphs are not perfected. I would do tri-stat head to toe. I would do 4 impen and whatever 3 you decide. In my opinion, on this tune, I would go well fitted. Okay, if you want to go sturdy, you can. You know, you can live your life. Do what you please. That's the beauty of this game. Adjust the build to your playstyle. So, again, I am 3 heavy, 4 light. I would go 4 impen, 3 well fitted. On my jewelry, I would go all bloodthirsty. Again, I need transmutes. This is infused. This should be bloodthirsty, but it's infused. So I would go all bloodthirsty, and I would do a recovery glyph. I would do a reduced cost glyph, and I would do a spell damage glyph. It is very important to do it this way, because I'm telling you, if you don't have one recovery glyph like this, or if you don't have this reduced cost in here, you will have sustain issues. I don't know. It's just insane how much sustain a mag DK needs. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I have it set up this way. Okay, so let's redo it. Let's refresh our brains a little bit. We're going to go We're going to be rocking the Hrothgar front bar. Only Inferno Staff. We're going to be doing a weapon damage glyph, spell damage glyph on there. You know, a little bit more weapon and spell damage. We're going to be doing Nirnhoned. We're going to be doing defending on our back bar. That glyph's fucked up. You can do whatever you want with the glyph. And again, we're in 3 heavy, 4 light. I would do 4 impen, 3 well fitted. All bloodthirsty. 1 recovery glyph, 1 reduced cost, and 1 spell damage. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the build. Okay, now we're gonna talk about CP. CP on this build, I think this is the best way to do it. Master at Arms, Biting Aurora. I'm running Occult Overload when I'm in groups, and even if I'm solo, I really love this thing. It is so much fun when I'm telling you, if you put this on and try it out, and you nuke 20 people with this thing, you would not take it off. It's just so much fun. And I'm rocking Ironclad. So if you don't want to rock Occult Overload, you can take it out and put it into Focused Mending. Okay. Stam DK gets a little bit more healing than the Mag DK does, so you know I would put it into this. But if you want, you can put it into Duelist Rebuff. Up to you. For the red CP tree, ladies and gentlemen, I'm rocking Celerity, Pain's Refuge, Slippery, and Fortified. The only reason I'm not rocking Refreshing Stride, which I'm telling you this is amazing, on the Mag DK, especially, you know, if you're gonna rock Sugar Skulls, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to rock Sugar Skulls on the Mag DK, you need to run this passive. This is something that you need, okay? You need this 500 recovery when you're running if you're gonna rock Sugar Skulls, okay? So I'm gonna stress on that. So again, I'm not rocking Sugar Skulls, but if you want to rock Tri-Stat Food, you will need this in your CP. Or this, if you want to, you know, this is just, or actually, scratch that, not this, just Refreshing Stride. But I'm rocking Fortified because I'm in light armor, basically, and I need that little bit more resistance, you know what I mean? I don't like where I'm sitting at without this, so if you want to take this off and try, you know, put something else there, you can, you know, try it out, let me know. So whenever CP, skills, let's talk about skills. So on my back bar, on my resto bar, I got rapid regen. This is our main heal every time. You know, it's a resto heal every time. It's amazing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep this up at all times as you're fighting. Race against time, a way to break CCs and be fast. It's amazing. This is our main burst heal when we're just, oh fuck, I'm about to die. If you hit this motherfucker, this is your main burst heal, okay? Volatile armor is our major ward, or your major resolve, you know, our buff. It's a nice dot, it's amazing. Trust me, you need this skill. You know, this is not a flex spot, this is a must-have. It's your buff. And then, this skill, a lot of people have been asking on my stream, what the hell is this? This is under the Mages Guild skill line. What this skill does is, this skill is going to proc my Dark Convergence. This skill leaves an area of effect on the ground, okay? So it leaves an effect on the ground that you can see, basically, that procs your Dark Convergence. But you throw a rune on the ground, and it takes 2 seconds to arm. So one, after you throw it, it's like 1, 2, and then boom, it's ready to be armed. When triggered, the rune blasts all enemies in the air for a certain amount of flame damage, and it stuns them for 3 seconds. Okay, so I want to stress on how amazing this is, okay? This, oh my god, we're going to talk about how fucking broken this is. I have a couple clips to show you guys how much fun you can have with this skill, but we'll get back into that in a second. And then we're going to use Life Giver as our ultimate on our back bar, which is the Resto ultimate. I'm telling you, this thing is literally, it's a life giver, okay? It saves your ass, okay? It saves your life. You can be in oh shit situations, you're pushing in a keep with 30 fucking meat bags at the door and a whole server at the door, you pop it fucking race against time, you buff up, you hit your rapid regen, you hit that fucking heal and ultimate, your ass is getting through that motherfucking door. Hell yeah. So that's what that's there for. And also, I want to stress on, if you use this morph, okay, you need to make sure you slot Combat Prayer as your morph of this skill, because you want the minor Berserk, okay? You just do. Trust me. You can slot the other morph if you want, whatever, but that's what I do it for. A little bit more damage. So front bar, we're going to be doing Draw Essence, okay? So basically you inhale for X amount of magic damage to everybody around you. You heal for the 153% of the damage caused. And after 2 seconds, basically, you exhale fire, dealing a big-ass fire damage around you. Big AoE. And you restore 10% of the ability's cost for each enemy hit. Okay? With mags. So that's important. So if there's 10 people around me and I inhale, boom. And I exhale, boom. Everybody I hit, 10 people, is going to restore 10% per person hit. Which is, I'm telling you, this is a great way to sustain. And it's an amazing heal. Cauterize. We're having Cauterize here because Cauterize is going to proc our Molten Whip, whatever. We're going to talk about that in a second. But Cauterize is also a heal for the group, for yourself. It's a oh shit, when in doubt, you're running. It comes in handy. It's like your pocket healer that you never had. It's amazing. Every 5 seconds you get a burst heal. Burning Talons, and also for slotting on your front bar, you get Major Prophecy, which is cool. But we're running Malachite, so it's not a big deal, but it's cool. Talons, this is what's going to proc your Hrothgar, which we'll talk about in a second. I'm using the dot morph. You can run the other morph that, reduces damage, but I like this one for more pressure. Degen for our Major Sorcery. We need Major Sorcery, man. You can run Pots if you want. You can run Pots, but I'm telling you, I would run Degen over running Pots just because your stand pool's low, but unless you're running Sugar Skulls, like I said, it's all about adjusting to your playstyle. So I guess you can, if this is your flex spot, you can take this off for, something else if you want to rock, Molten Weapons, or if you want to rock Spell Power Pots. Then I'm running Molten Whip, which Molten Whip, the morph of Molten Whip, basically, while slotted, whenever you activate a different Ardent Flame ability, you gain a stack of Fury, which increases the damage of your next Molten Whip. So every time I hit Cauterize, my next whip is fucking smacking. And if I can get it up to 3, charge up 3 times, obviously it's hitting extremely hard. So, and then I got Standard on my front bar, and I'm rocking the morph of Standard that increases your damage done and reduces damage taken by 15%, okay? I'm not using Shifting Standard. I'm using this version of Standard, and we'll talk about this in a second here. Basically, you call down a Standard, it does dot damage, it does Major Defile, you get 15% mitigation and the damage done. And somebody can activate a synergy, basically, that locks them in place and fucks them hard. So it's lit. So, now you know my gear. Now you know my traits. Now you know my skills. And now you know my CP. Let's talk about the rotation a little bit and tips. So, if you're fighting somebody, you're going to start this fight, you're going to buff up. You're going to hit your major ward. Okay? You're going to hit your rapid regen. You're going to get your heal over time going. Your coagulating blood going. If you want, you don't have to get that going if you don't want, because you're a vampire. I'm a stage 3 vampire, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. So, health recovery doesn't mean shit to me. So, I don't care about that buff. But, if you want to keep it buffed, you can. Whatever the fuck you want to do. So, I hit my major ward. My rapid regen. I would proc my Dark Convergence. So, every time I throw this skill, Volcanic Rune is going to proc my Dark Convergence, which is going to pull everybody in and snare them. And after 4 seconds, it's going to explode, and anybody stacked up, it's going to hit them 10% harder for each target stacked up. So right now, if I throw my Volcanic Rune, right, there's the Dark Convergence. It's going to pull them in, and after 4 seconds, explode. Okay? Now I want to stress on what this skill does. It also stuns them after 2 seconds. So what does my other front bar set do? When stunning or immobilizing, I do a burst damage, right? So basically, I throw my rune down. pull people in, switch bars, and I hit talons to proc my Hrothgar. It's not gonna proc on the target dummy because he's you know, can't stun or immobilize them. But you throw your rune down like that, you switch bars, hit your talons to proc your Hrothgar. You don't have to hit your talons to proc your Hrothgar because of this skill. Just saying, FYI, you don't have to do that. I do it because that's part of my rotation. Okay? You don't, and I lock them in place. I immobilize them in place. You don't have to do that. You can just, you know, if you're in laggy situations, you can throw the rune down, switch bars, and it'll still proc your Hrothgar right there. Boom. It'll proc it. Just saying. So, again, you're going to buff up Major Ward. You're going to rapid regen away. You're going to click your Race Against Time. All your buffs are active. You're going to throw your rune down. Proc your Dark Convergence, okay? You're going to switch bars, talons them in it, and immobilize them in that Dark Convergence so they can explode in the middle. And then you're going to inhale, and then whip away, baby. Whip away, baby. So I'm going to show you guys really quick with ultimate, so I can show you how strong this fucking thing is. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's get some ultimate. I'm telling you, man, this build is one of my favorite builds that I posted, or that I've made this patch, and I'm about to post for you guys. I've never played a mag DK like this. I've never ran a mag DK without running Burning Embers or Engulfing Flames, or even Fossilize. You know what I mean? Having Fossilize on there. It's just so crazy to run a mag DK like this and actually be able to kill people and take out a Zerg and survive in Zerg. It's really nuts. So again, we're gonna buff up. We're going to hit our rapid regen or race against time. We're going to throw our rune, stun them, proc our Dark Convergence, immobilize them in it, inhale, throw the standard down, and then we're going to fucking whip away. Okay? So when you pop your standard, I messed up a little bit. I want to show you guys something really quick. But that's basically the rotation, okay? Obviously, you're going to make sure your degen's up, your major, sorcery's up, but that's the rotation. I want to show you guys one thing really fast. Let me just get some ulti one more time. This morph of standard hits so fucking hard. I just want to stress on that with you guys. You can slot leap, and you can slot meteor if you want. I'm just telling you, this is what I prefer to do. It's just so much fun. So basically, when I'm pushing my ulti, I want to stress on I hit the standard. As soon as I switch bars, I hit that standard. So right now, if say there's a 10, 15, 20 man group right here. Okay, and I'm going to push them with, from over here. I'm going to buff up. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to throw my convergence, and I'm going to go in standard and then talons. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I just want to stress on that. I'm not going to hit the standard, third, fourth, fifth. I'm going to hit the standard right as I switch bars because the reaction time on how they can get out of it, they're going to roll dodge out of that convergence. So you want to hurry up, throw your convergence, standard, talons, and lock them in it. And then you're going to inhale. And then whip. So, the last thing I want to show you guys really quick, that is basically rotation. I'm telling you guys, man, once you put this build on, you guys will see how insane this build is. And I want to show you guys real quick something else. So last two things I want to do, just tips and tricks real quick, is this back bar skill right here, the Mage's Guild skill. You can throw this skill, like I'm going to use this right here as an example, right up here. If somebody's up there dumping oil, you can throw this skill up top like this. See? And pull them down the keep and kill them. Okay? You can throw Dark Convergence with this skill and pull people from up top keeps if you do it right. Okay? I want to stress on how big of a deal that is and how fun it is. Earlier on my stream today, there's a hammer. He was getting screwed and he ran inside the keep and he was up top like that and I pulled him off of the keep and killed him. I just want to, stress on how fucking fun that was. Okay? So much fun. So, pulling people with that is one of my main things I want to focus on. And the last but not least is if you don't have 3 well fitted on, you need to be careful how much you roll dodge because your stam is low. Okay? Your stam is low, and that's why I rock tripods. Tripods are very important with this build. Tripods. Super, super, super OP. Because my stam is so low, because I'm rocking this food. Ghastly Eyeball. You can rock Witch Mothers, you can rock Sugar Skulls, you can rock Clockwork. I decided to run Ghastly Eyeball. Okay? That's what I decided to run. I like the recovery. Okay? So basically, you can pull people with Dark Convergence. you know, just I would go over the whole line of sighting and kiting and showing you guys how to rock this build, but I'm gonna make a whole separate video about just PvP tricks in general. Um, and I don't know if I went over the Mundus or not, but I'm rocking the Astro Mundus, which is the recovery Mundus, and I'm rocking 52 points into health, 12 points into my mag. And I'm a stage 3 vampire. So that is the build, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to think see if I missed anything crazy. I think that's it. So yeah, that's the build, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, we've been getting so much love on Twitch, and the YouTube's been blowing up faster than I thought. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. If you guys aren't subbed to the channel, please sub to the channel if you like what you guys see. You know, it really helps us. You know, it really, really does. But that about wraps it up. So much love, and if you again want to support the channel, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend, and tell a fucking friend, and tell a fucking friend, baby. But yeah, that's it. This is the Mag DK build for Waking Flame. So GG everybody, much love, and cheers. See you guys next time.